Hi, my dear listeners. Come back again with me, Ravi, as your podcast host in this simple podcast room. Today, I want to share about my experience to build my personal branding as a writer in real life. Because even though I use social media almost every day, I open the Threads apps and also I open Instagram, but I don't have any passion to craft a SOSMED content like carousel or short videos almost every day. So I don't have any exact schedule to post some, what we can say, some specific posts about my life as a writer, but I always push myself to share more on stories when I have an achievement or I want to share a raw story. I often share it on my WhatsApp story and also my Insta stories. And believe or not, I gained more traction and also get more leads from the stories. So it means if we are not a person who love to create carousel or short form a video, it's okay. And I also build my personal branding in my real life. It's more important for us. Actually, if you are not a chat person or if you don't like to be active on social media, I hope you find the real life community that you can associate and also can show your talents among the positive vibe people. And how to build your personal branding in the real life. First, you should seek the person or the community that have the positive mindset. It's not always about the book community or writing community. For example, in my case, I joined Toastmasters. I live in East Java, Indonesia, and I chose to be the part of Eagle Toastmasters in Surabaya. I love this community because all of the Toastmasters member, not only from my club but also outside my club, are encouraging, and also they always share their achievement and also they share the feedback with create comment, with a create positive mindset. And also, as a Toastmasters member, we get many projects that we should finish, and after we finish the project, we should deliver it on a page. That's why I always include my story about my writing journey in some projects that I did in Toastmasters. Slowly but sure, the Toastmasters member inside my club and also around my club know my side hustle as a writer. And yeah, I got a premium client from Toastmasters after he knew about my skills as a writer. If you love to join a workout community like running or walking, every time you know and also whenever a new person want to know about you, you should explain about your identity as a writer. For example, if you love to join a walking tour community like me, before the walking tour is started, you will have a chance to explain about yourself, to introduce yourself. So you can make a short introduction about yourself and explain a little bit about your passion in writing. That's why real life, real connection is very important for you to build your name with the new people in your community. The second, after you exchange the contact, for example, your Instagram account or WhatsApp number, you should prepare. to share your enjoyment in writing and also your books or your blogs, for example. That's why they can see your story. They can know about your writing journey. If you want to make a plan about an interesting stories on your Instagram or WhatsApp, start from the simple structure: hook, story, and over. For example, if you want to share about your new book and it's a romance novel, first you can choose the best, what you can say, the best paragraph or the best problem that can attract or it can build attraction from your followers or from your friends on WhatsApp. After that, you can share a little bit about the blurb and also the story, but please don't share a spoiler. And then the last thing from your story, you can share the book and also where can they buy and so on. And yeah, don't expect to have the first buyer from your first try. Just share, like you share about your traveling experience on the stories. But in this case, you want to build your identity as a writer. And the last, just don't share about writing every day without any space to share your funny memes or funny quotes. Yeah, beside you share about your experience and also your branding as a writer, sometimes you can share about your opinion in a politic or your favorite book, your favorite movie, just like another people. But don't share a thing that like your raw emotion to others, and also please don't complain too much on the story. You should know the limitation between personal branding and also oversharing. I hope you can control, because even though you can limit the people that can access your story or your social media. But if you want to have a great personal branding, you should aware the impact from your story. I hope after you listen to this simple method that I did and also it worked for me, you can build your experience and also your personal branding in your real life. Thank you to listen this simple podcast and see you in the next episode.